Yeah, and on King's side of it, he needs to break this set and probably this leg to get that opportunity in motion.
41.
So if Mervyn can win this set, basically the match is back on the throw of darts because Mervyn would have advantage in the next set.
Lewis doubles his maximum tally. Yes, doubles it. The previous 15 legs, only one maximum for the normally heavy-hitting Adrian Lewis.
Don't know what to say about that. Mervyn going the same spot as first dart.
100.
Updraft.
Well, the draft that possibly won Adrian Lewis the 2012 World Championship. Most people believe had James Wade stayed on stage in that semi-final, Lewis would have been done for.
83.
Unlucky.
Adrian required 141.
So King will get a sort of a chance.
26.
Just a horrible turn from Adrian.
37.
Eagerly at the board, King for 137. Needs treble 16 to leave double 16. Only the single, so 64 left for this start. Could stay there at the 16s to leave double 8.
97.
You would not want to tap Merv on the shoulder and ask him if he's having a nice day, would you, at the moment? No. So it'll be back for tops. Let's see if he can clean it up this time.
Well, this is exactly what he would have hoped for during the intermission. A chance to break in the first leg. 3 darts for double top. He only needs 1. And Adrian saying, come on, what's going on here? This is ridiculous. You know, I shouldn't have even been playing now. Should be done and dusted. 4-0, he's thinking. Not that he missed darts to win that 4th set, but in his mind, he kind of had a weak set. And he's kicking himself for not playing better in that set.
Well, he had a 180 in that leg and then just garbage
85.
afterwards, really, wasn't there? Was a 26. A mishmash of mediocrity.
And we see it's King who's doing the scoring. Much better average than Adrian.
128.
And that average for King would be much better had his finishing been better earlier in the match. Really drilled into his overall 3-dart average by having poor finishing. He's got it up to 33% now, but at one point it was pretty dire. Lewis at 50%, very good average, but his scoring's been so suspect. He's not getting the opportunities he should.
Well, hits a 180, it may carry absolutely zero meaning though with this Mervyn King on 93. He'll certainly let Merv know he's around. He's bought himself a chance with it.
150.
Needs 1 treble of the 2 darts, so 15 for tops. What an excellent break back from nowhere. A 180 to leave 115 and out. Merv says, really?
Really? 295 and 6 darts.
I think the level of enthusiasm over the moment there is what Merv was questioning. He's saying, come on, you're up 3-1. Don't give me all that.
Well, it just seemed as though
100.
the leg was just drifting inevitably towards a Mervyn King win, didn't it?
It did, and it was an important moment for Adrian.
32.
But following it up with pretty much just garbage. He scored 72.
81.
2 turns to the board.
The kind of thing that would encourage anybody to take up the game if Adrian Lewis can throw like that.
You know, mentally, sometimes you get so far ahead in a match, you could think you haven't won. And it's hard to regain the focus that you had earlier. Yeah, you know when you're trying to end the game, but the actual focus is somehow left you.
98.
And people say, how can that happen? How can that happen? People sit at home and say, how can Adrian Lewis suddenly start losing the impetus?
Because there's just a point where your mind
55.
releases the focus because you think you're inevitably winning. And then when you need it again, it's hard to get the focus back. You could try as hard as you want. You're trying very, very hard.
57.
But the actual, perfect hand-eye coordination and all that has somehow left you. It's hard to get it back.
$60.
Well, maybe one of those Adrian Lewis is coming on a go. Maybe one of those is the real Adrian Lewis. Maybe this is the imposter.
98. Mervyn, you require 146.
Big chance, but a chance. A chance, it's gone. Go for bull here to leave 100,
70.
or even better, 75.
76.
Now, what's normally been good for Adrian, the finishing, so double 8.
Yes. On the third leg, Adrian Lewis.
Maybe he should try and finish 76 every turn.
Game on.
He's one leg away from what can best be described as a scrappy success. In the words of
43.
Al Davis, the former Oakland Raiders owner, just win, baby.
Great competitor as a team owner and
60.
manager, that's for sure, Al Davis. Adrian did nothing to punish that horrid opening, and a leg king has to win to stay alive.
42.
Let's see if he punishes him this time.
Well, there have been flickering moments when you thought
99.
Mervyn King might just be about to get a foothold in the match, but every time.
Tell you what, that Pirate's teeth are prettier than these darts for Mervyn.
40.
In a leg he has to win. In 3 turns, he's only down to 376. He must be just distraught at this point.
134.
Adrian Lewis limping towards the finishing line,
140.
as Mervyn ironically and sarcastically applauds himself. Having scored
140.
more in that visit than he did in the previous 3 combined.
Needs at least a 140. Some sort of pressure here.
140.
A chance and some hope.
68.
So to move through, Adrian Lewis tops.
48.
Match start gone.
Mervyn, you won 96.
Will he return in this leg? Oh, it's gone double and gone outside it.
56.
Well, in it the second time, but that will be no consolation. So to clean it up, to stagger home, unimpressive from Adrian Lewis. Nowhere near his best, but still good enough to KO the King and move through into the quarterfinals, where he'll play the winner of the next match between Dancing Devon Peterson and the Machine, James Wade.